Also, from that time, I got to ask about this because everyone always says, crypto grows in bubbles or crypto is a bubble. Either it grows in bubbles or it is a bubble, or depending on your bullish or bearish narrative. And Ledger pointed out before the call that you sold the absolute pico top of the tech stock market bubble. You sold it to Yahoo and then allegedly hedged your Yahoo stock as well at the absolute top. How do you? But also like tech, there was a huge bubble back then, but it also launched some of the most gigantic companies of today. So like a lot of things do grow through bubbles. How do you in an environment where things are getting frothy and there's a lot of like bubble-like, balloon-like energy, how do you manage to stay sane and rationally think about longer term when everything is just going fucking crazy?
Well, you know what? You try to remember why you're doing what you're doing, right? We knew streaming was going to work whether we sold or not. It was just a question of us or them. And then when Yahoo bought us, when the market, deflated, they freaked out and cared more about the stock price than what they were doing. And that fucked them up. But for now, right, if you look at Bitcoin and here we are, just under $60,000, it really comes down to, and the uncertainty for Bitcoin is it comes down to what the whales will do, because there's so much Bitcoin concentrated in so few wallets at the top that's the risk factor. And we don't know how much of that is lost and how much of that is held. How much is, effectively the equivalent of burned and lost wallets or whatever. And so that's the uncertainty. If the whales hodl, then everything's good. If they all decide to buy NFL and NBA and NHL and MLB teams at the same time, then all that changes. And so, it really just comes down to that. Now, even that, but what you have to know, that's just in terms of the current price. But what you have to know is what is the utility? And Bitcoin now has become a platform more than anything else. Ethereum's a better platform, but Bitcoin is, the store of value platform. And because you can wrap it and more bridges are coming along and there's, they're enhancing Lightning where they can, there's just going to be more and more utilization for, inter-country, international distribution and payment schemes.